it's changing. We have to get up and say, hey, you know, it happened, and don't let it hold you back. Man is the one that gives an award, but God rewards. God, for this beautiful day, for this beautiful view. My bathing suit is a little bit out there today, but I don't care. I just don't care. Okay. No, no tengo efectivo. Sí, efectivo. No, no tengo efectivo. Sí. Gracias. Mm. Yeah. From here, I see this. It's beautiful. Very beautiful restaurant, though. I come, I know it's bad. So I'm trying to figure out what the hell is this? I thought it was a toy at first. I don't know. I'm trying to get my hands on it. What the hell is this? It's right here by the old store. No, he's running them off now. Alright. Just walking down. And I'm looking at all of this nice art here. Like, seriously? Who did this? Like, this is very beautiful. Whoa. Es bonito aquí. Oh, my hair. Muy bonito aquí. Sí. Sí. Maybe you might start. 5 minutes free. There's a man singing. Always happens. ¿Qué? No, en español. ¿Hablas español? Sí. ¿Hablas español? Sí. So, the thing about being single, when you want to be single, it's kind of hard. It's kind of hard. Because when you decide to commit to yourself and be single, I feel like that's when everybody wants to talk to you. Or if you're in a relationship, that's when everybody wants to talk to you. So, yeah, I'm committed to not being committed to anybody right now. Yeah, I'm gonna sit down and talk to y'all for a little while. That song you just heard was, I'm gonna leave the artist, the name and everything. It's one of the many Spanish songs that talks about melanated people. And the song was created for as a form of protest. And basically the hook says, don't hit my black woman. So yeah, that's how I know the song. So I tend to look for and tend to listen to those songs that I think it was by a Cuban or either Colombia artist that wrote that song, which makes sense because there's a lot of Afro influence in that particular diaspora. So, like, I am literally out here in the woods, like, what is up, y'all? It's hard, like, standing out, like, being in Merida and, like, standing out all the time because of my hair, like, or because of my skin. Like, I get the compliments all the time. I don't know why they do that. I mean, I think I'm beautiful, but I don't think I'm that beautiful. Like, you know what I mean? And I mean it in the most highest. I ain't trying to talk bad about myself, but it's just like, you know, I appreciate the comments. I really do. It's like, I don't know if they feel like maybe we need it or something. I don't know. Maybe they've heard some stories about how melanated people are treated or something. I don't know. And they feel like they have to, I don't know, be nice, I guess. Let me tell you something about me. I have selective Spanish, where I choose not to understand what you're saying, and sometimes I actually know what you're saying. But sometimes I choose not to understand what y'all saying. For example, this lady was like, "Oh, you can't go in the," like, I wanted to go in the bathroom, and she was like cleaning the bathroom, and I had to use it so bad, to the point where I felt like I was going to literally die. It was that serious. So she had the basket blocking the aisle, and I'm like, I have to go pee. I'm sorry, I have to go. And she was like, "Oh, you can't come in here." She said it in Spanish. I don't know what she said, but she said basically the bathroom's not in order because I'm cleaning it, basically. I'm like, got out the bathroom, and I was like, "Oh, lo siguiento," and she was just going off on me in Spanish. She was going off. I said she probably was cursing me out. And she probably did. I say, "Well, look, she'll be all right in life, okay? Let me give you a little tip or something. You're just not having a great day, aren't you, lady?" She was pissed off at me. Yeah, but she'll be all right. I just want to say, for those of you who are from Mexico, born and raised in Mexico, I love y'all, and thanks for supporting my channel. Because I know there are people here that don't like us or whatever, But I appreciate y'all for being real and just supporting the channel. And I love Mexico. Like, I love Mexico. Mexico is changing me. It is literally cleansing all of the nasty stuff outside of my system. And Mexico, I love you. Te amo. I love you for that, Mexico. I love you for that, Mexico. Things are not perfect here. Let me just clarify that. I don't want anybody to assume things. I have a perfect life or anything like that. But I love Mexico because they value the things that I value. Family. I want that. I want family. I want to value family. I've always had. For those of you who do not know my story, part of my story, I came from a dysfunctional family. I want unity. I want togetherness, completeness, wholeness, and family. When I see people walking with their families, it makes me happy to see that. It makes me happy to see little kids walking ahead of their parents, because it's such a happy place. There's no such thing as somebody snatching, your kid or something like that. The kids can literally have a childhood and be free of what you may say. Most kids in USA today, they are so stuck on their technology, and there's nothing wrong with technology, but everything needs to be used in moderation. I grew up, I'm a millennial, okay? And so we grew up quite different. We were in the era of MySpace. Yeah, I said it, MySpace, okay? And the start of social media, the start of the internet. We lived through that. So we had a childhood that was before internet, before technology and social media. So I got to see the benefits of that. But my concern is, will kids today, will that generation after us, will they understand and get it in life? Because they're so on artificial fun. They don't know how to have actual fun. And so what I like about here is that you see children playing softball, soccer, they call it football here, and various of other games with each other, with their families. And you don't really see that in the USA, and I'm not saying that it doesn't exist, because I know that it does, okay? But I love how the kids are not so wrapped up in technology all the time. Just like technology, like looking down. It's like, when do you want to look up? Okay? I love Mexico. You can't tell me anything negative about Mexico, okay? Because Mexico knows what is important, and that is love. I am also learning the benefit of loving your enemies or those who persecute you. And hear me out. I kind of had a problem with a certain color skin people, but I had to realize that, dude, some of my best friends is that color. Some people that saw me before my perspective was damaged because of what I experienced, right? They were there and saw me before I saw me and supported me. And I don't want to say any names in particular, but hopefully you all are watching. I love y'all. You know, I love y'all. And it's just certain people. They're good and bad in every race. And for me to sit here on this platform and just say things like it's just that one race, it's wrong of me to do that. I have done that in previous videos. So I hope nobody holds that against me. And I hope not. You know what I mean? I hope not. But there's good and bad in all people, all races. Like, so just because I encountered a few bad doesn't mean that the whole race needs to be omitted. Like, I had to really think about that. Like, some of the best people that entered my life were of that color, you know. So I'm learning. Like I said, I am allowing Mexico to, like, I don't know, show me love so that I can be able to show somebody else love too, so that I can be able to open and expand my mind and not be so hung up on the way things are in the other country where I'm from. So Mexico literally is changing me. And I feel like if you're here, you're living here, and it's not changing, y'all, I feel like personally, sister, brother, you need to assess that, because you should be changing. You should be changing with the environment. You should be changing. You shouldn't be eating the same way that you ate when you were in the USA. You shouldn't be talking the same, looking the same, dressing the same. Your perspective is supposed to shift and change, because now you're in a different land. Now you are among different people. So if you are doing the same thing, are you really getting the point of this experience of being in Mexico? Are you really getting it? You know, and this is also a part of the isolation part of, look how cute I look. Getting a screenshot in. Okay. It's also part, I mean, if you're not gaining nothing from it, it's also part of the reason why I like to be along. Don't get me wrong, I have love for the melanated community here, but I want to expand beyond that. I want friends of every race. I want friends of every nationality. I just feel like when you're secluded with a group of people, and you're missing the whole experience, and you're doing yourself a disservice when you're cliquish or when you don't want to hang out. Or, you know, to each his own. You know, I'm not anybody's teacher or mother. You know, people are grown, but it's just some advice. Like, if you're not really trying to adopt to the culture, I believe that from a person who's trying to adapt to the culture, that you're missing out on some of the best parts about being here in Mexico. So some of us tend to blame other people for our problems, and I know exactly where they're coming from, but at the same time, we have to take responsibility at some point. We have to get up and say, hey, you know, it happened, and don't let it hold you back. You know, I'm not saying that it doesn't exist. The isms don't exist. I know, I experienced them, but dwelling on it, focusing on it, constantly thinking about it holds you back. You know, you gotta let God deal with people. You have to let the higher power deal with people. Remember, even if somebody try to hold you back, they can only do so much to hold you back, because God is in control of everything. The higher power, God, the one, the source, the infinite intelligence, is in control of everything on this planet. So it doesn't matter what a man does to you that is going to ever hold you back. In the words of Denzel Washington, he said, man is the one that gives an award, but God rewards. So it doesn't matter how much these people try to hold you back, or how much you try to hold yourself back by thinking somebody's trying to hold you back. That up there, source, is the one that's going to give you your rewards. So it doesn't matter. We used to have heart. It's like now, where's our heart?